Guys, welcome back. BAM 11, Melbourne, Australia. I'm Tasty Steve, joined by none other than my boy Alchemist. You just saw him up on the stage. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. Made it out of pools, man. I couldn't be happier.
Nobody told you to come up here and start bragging, bro. I already congratulate you. You should just be like, yeah, man, it's tough. You know, I don't need to hear all your stories. I don't want to hear how hard. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. By
the way, I like the way you pronounce Melbourne. You're doing it right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Most people,
you know, I'm in the States going, they're like, Steve's so dumb. He said Melbourne. I'm like, bro, that's how they said, yeah, right. I'm like, okay. My boss was yelling at me. He was like, Steve, say Melbourne. I'm like, bro, it's Melbourne.
I mean, reading it, you'd think it would be said like that, but the R is silent basically in the Australian tongue.
See? I'm glad you explained that, and I'm going to explain something. Rip. Level up your game, Rip. I didn't even know you knew how to play this game. But look at you go. On the stage, Tekken World Tour acting. He's going to be going up against Gunma. Now, Brown Man was telling me that, like, everybody in Australia wants revenge because of Rip came here last time. And I'm like, look, man, I've been to Australia before. They don't seem like the revenge one. He's lying. Look at him. The way he's looking at me, he's like, he doesn't know I want to eat his soul right now. I'm like, bro, I'm just telling you what I observe. You know, you guys have been really cordial, nice to me. So I didn't believe Brown Man when he was like, yo, we actually want to, like, just kill Rip. I'm like, why? He's like, because he beat blah, 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 blah. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. Everybody's so nice here.
I don't remember him versing any of the Australians.
See, I feel like Brown Man just likes the animosity. I think that's his thing, man. He came over, he was like, yo, I'm going to punch Rip in the face. I want to beat him. Everybody wants to beat him, but here we are. Gunma versus Rip.
We got that Infinite stage, Infinite Azure. You know, I like the newer one better, but this one still.
Oh yeah, this is you can never go wrong with the classics, right?
Yeah, you can never go wrong. And Rip looking very, very poised right now. Starts off with a slide. Nice combo here. Goes for the Oki.
Yeah, Rip been playing significantly better, especially like in casuals. After coming back from Germany, after he got worked.
I don't know how much experience Gunma has against Law because there are very few actual Law mains in Australia.
Really?
No, very few actually. Some people play as a side character. There's one Law main in Sydney, but that's a completely other state, so he'd had very little experience against him. But I know Rip would probably have a lot of Bob experience, assuming that a lot of players in the US play Bob.
Well, I mean, there's quite a few. One of his players, Rickster actually plays Bob on the side, and he's been playing Bob at weeklies. So I know he has a little bit of experience. On top of that, Bob's been around for quite some time. Legacy's going to help you out even if you don't know the matchup all too well. However, that won't stop the damage. Nice hop kick here. Gunma,
known as a very aggressive player with Bob. He'll usually try frame trap you, get that counter, get the sidestep launch, and just like that gets the low and ties it up for 1 round apiece.
That was a very good option right there. The 2-hit string right there, just in case they did anything to get up, probably would have hit him with the counter hit. Even if he didn't finish the string, there's the hop kick.
The classic. Gets that combo. Drops the DSS cancel again. Come on, Rip, you got those. Jabs him out of the air. He's going for Oki. Down back 2. Tries to hit him on the ground. Coming in with that low. 1
down 4. Jabbing him out. Down 4-2 this time. This is going to give Rip the lead. I want to see what he's going to do.
Gets that dragon kick at the end of it. Flips backwards. Comes in with the 1-2-3 into the flip. Rip.
The fakie.
Trying to close out the round. Goes for the 10 string. Hop kick. Whiffs.
Did you see what he did there? Quick back step to get out of range. I haven't done this one in a while. Let me do this. I got it. Oh, nice slide. You can keep commentating, though.
I'll leave it to you. Here we go. The hop kick. Whiffs. Ducks the down back. The quarter second forward one.
Oh, right on. You see that? He did a combo. As soon as I hit it, there's the hell sweep. It sucks that it happened to Rip, but, you know, it has to be somebody.
I was waiting for that the entire time during combo. I was like, Tasty Steve's going to hit it right now. That was the first
I'm glad I made you happy. It's cool. It's all right. It's okay.
All right, there we go.
I wish the table was more sturdy. I would have gave you some
Gunma
hype.
With the rage
the cannonball. Wow, and the follow-up with the blue stuff. Gunma.
Ties it up for 2 rounds apiece. Can Rip close this out, or will Gunma bring it back with the momentum from the last round? Gets the while standing 1-2. Gunma playing that at a distance. Doesn't want to get in there and get run down by the aggression of Rip.
Nice down 4-2, clips him out of the air. Full combo conversion for Gunma. Good damage, hop kick to stop the roll, but this is going to put him in rage. It's definitely not going to kill RIP. Gets the combo. Slidey.
Slide. Very, very risky, but it paid off in the end. If he got floated out of there, he'd leave Gunma in a favorable situation with rage, and you don't want to be there against Bob. Bob's rage drive very much improved in Season 2. The command became easier. The overall frame situation on block became much better for Bob. I see a lot of players utilize it much more so in Season 2 than they did in Season 1. But when you verse someone that knows the matchup, they'll often sidewalk left at a distance if they see it coming because it doesn't track well to that direction. We're changing up. We've got Mishima Dojo right now. My personal favorite stage, actually. I love this stage. Since day one, it's been my favorite. I still love it to this day. Going from Infinite Azure, let's see if these walls can make a difference in the matchup.
I actually really like this stage, only because of the legacy, right? The Mishima Dojo, come on, man. The song, the statue in the background.
All right, here we go. Starts with the 4.
Man, the song is so
yeah,
good.
I love
I forgot.
This song too.
Double down, back 3.
What do you think about the stage pick rule? I really like it because the thing is, people can pick their favorite stage.
Yeah, right? Even if you're just like, yo, I'm feeling good, let me pick my favorite stage. I'm going out with a bang on my favorite stage. Oh, nice counter hit. And gets the perfect on top of that.
Counter hits him out of that aggression at the end, man. Gunma going in power crush. He was expecting to have nice up there.
Gets the punish. Option for a wall combo
Big
here.
damage here. Gets the unscaled ender at the wall.
Oh, power crush again. Realignment. You can get the caddy corner wall combo. Oh, let's go.
Got those. Another wall combo. Ties it up 1-1. This is so close. It's eye for eye, like taking a round to a round to a round.
Eye for eye, pound for pound, round for round. Oh, yo, we got the wall. Wasn't able to get the combo. Big Twin Pistons still got the combo conversion. Yo, Gunmo, I see you.
He knows he's been in the lab.
Oh,
another power crush.
Yeah, just catching Rip swinging at the wrong time. You want to swing and try to take that advantage. Power crushes kind of change the dynamic on that now. Counter hit. Lots of damage here.
It's going to be big. Oh,
God damn!
Step on him. Takes it.
Yo, did you see the extra? Wow!
A little bit of extra oomph. His step, you know what I mean?
Yo, you see the wave for my boy Gunmo? Let's go. While standing 4. They dance it a little bit.
Gunmo's scared. He needs to get in there. Gets counter hit. Rip with the perfect timing.
That 4-3. Get really close to the wall right now.
Gunmo doesn't be here. Back to the wall. 3+4. Nice block.
Nice. Atlas hammer.
Oh, the plus frames. Dick jab.
1-2. Gunmo fighting his way out of corner. Nice. Almost successfully. Nice block on the low while standing 2 for the punish.
Oh, he didn't get the end up. And another stop.
Wow! You just gotta go. Wow! You just gotta start knuckling stuff down. Wow! Throw a cat. Wow! No, I'm just kidding. I'm just saying, those are the kind of pop-offs I want, man. Don't let me get a win pose. Don't ever let me win, man. My pop-offs are gonna be crazy.
There's this actual lay player we have in Australia. He's just moved to Sydney, and every time he wins a match, he pops off so hard. He'll do like the lay stance transitions, and that's his pop-off. Like he'll go from this.
He'll actually do it?
He'll actually do it.
That's proper. Now that is a proper pop-off. If you're gonna pop off, you better make it count. I want some choreography. I want a whole touchdown dance. I want a no-limit concert on it. No, just let me stop. I'm gonna quit.
Last time he popped off so hard, he broke his stick.
Really?
He dropped on the
ground.
That's
too much, man. You can't pop off to where it start costing people money. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I feel like that's the problem. You start popping off and you breaking stuff, that's the problem. You want to keep it contained. Maybe between me, you, I grab you, shake you a little bit, hold you above my head out of excitement. I like stuff like that. You don't want to go too crazy.
Oh,
okay, all right.
This is Endowiz. Speaking of lay, this is a lay player. Endowiz from Victoria. He's from Victoria here versus one of the top players from New Zealand. This is Dan Banta. Dan Banta is one of those players that can play many characters at a high level. His main is Claudio, and he's been playing Jin, Akuma, Geese, Jack, and Feng sometimes. So he plays a lot of characters. When you go into a tournament versus Dan Banta, it's like you never know what you're going to get.
So wait, is this the Enderwiz?
The Enderwiz, the one and only.
Okay, all right. I'm a fan. Let's go.
The stream monster.
Yeah, he's a stream monster. He's one of my stream monsters. I see this dude all the time. Let's go. That's how you can make me a fan. If you come hang out in my chat, bro, you automatically get like the +5 for Tasty Steve, bro.
Rocking those aviators as well.
Where's this music come? What the hell is it?
Yeah, I was about to say. It has to be another game, right?
The elevator music? Somebody got a special theme on their computer? Anyways.
So, like I said, you can't really call who Dan Banta's going to pick in this match. I don't know. I think he's going to pick, I don't know, Geese.
Look, man, that's not good. Geese? Come on, not Geese. That's scary, man. As an old Tekken player, man, I'm terrified of Geese. As a 2D fan, I love them.
I assume that after Chikurin won Korean Masters, people were just like, man, we got to lab Geese. This can't happen again.
Well, that's the thing, man. That's what makes, a lot of people don't understand about Tekken is like, that's what happens, right? Like, since this game is so legacy-based, when you get characters in events like that happen, everybody is going to go in on that character. And like, even though Tekken has a lot of characters with a lot of moves, the tech and the moves choices that will be made will largely be the same. So it's easy to take from Legacy and apply that to game, and it kind of like makes it part of just Tekken lore at that point, right? You get used to it.
We see a Lee pick. And Endoiz looks like he's going for the Yoshi, which was his former main before Lei came out.
Oh, snap.
All right, no one could have called these characters. Also, I agree with your statement. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because when people are so focused on the mechanics that have been in the game for a while, and then you introduce something new, you think months or a year might be enough, but it's not. Because you have like 10 years of muscle memory built up to deal with situations, and then you get something new. You need the time to develop the muscle memory and the situational awareness to deal with it.
And I think, like, as a community overall, like, Tekken just by nature just kind of, it fits that, right? Because it's years and on top of years that you're going to have to deal with these kinds of things. And just even having older players come and play and show me how to deal is like, it's a huge lesson for me. Might not be so much for the newer players, but for me, an older player, it's perfect.
So we have New Zealand versus Australia. Dan Banta, like I said earlier, is one of the top players from New Zealand. He's sponsored by Breakaway eSports. I think he wins almost every like the local event and the majors in New Zealand.
Really?
So he's doing really well for himself.
Yo,
but Endo is off to a strong lead right now.
Slide, the manual slide. Okay, all right.
Good stuff.
Yo, Endo Wiz, I see you.
We don't see many Yoshis on stream.
You don't see many Yoshis anywhere, man. Like,
exactly.
That's the thing. And I think, like, I feel like especially in Tekken 7, right? He is very much a viable character. I feel like this game definitely fits more of his style. He's a very, like, risky character. However, like, his gimmicks can take him a lot further in this game, especially because he's a lot more, like, he can get those hits that's going to give him chunk damage now.
Yeah.
Better punishment. Wouldn't mean anything, though, because Lee just took that round.
Ties it up at 1-1.
Oh, nice. Counter hit. Down 3. Combo. Pick up. Okay.
That combo is so sexy.
Yes.
I'm so happy that added it to the game.
It's definitely a very much a Lee combo, right?
Yeah, it's so swaggy. It's got like so much flavor to it that it has to be a Lee combo.
Right? Just a little bit. It's like he's sprinkling spice on the combo. Uh-oh. And a rainbow. Skittles, get off of me. No.
Oh, the power crush? Runs into the wall, goes into
meditation ninja stance. Trickery. Get out of there.
He knew.
Throw my man in the blender. Oh, that blue stuff. Oh. So spicy.
Great. Ooh, nice. Gets out of there. Low hits him on the back. Does the back 2. Tries to take advantage of plus frame. Nice step into the forward 3.
That acid rain.
Close to the wall here. Gets good Oki. Runs up to him. He's going to get a wall split here with the power crush.
Yo, Ender Wiz in trouble right now. Dan Banta getting his wits about him.
Another one.
4. Oh, man. All right, it was looking good at first for Ender Wiz, but now got to take it back. There you go. Go to that simple select.
Are we going to see the Lei? The crowd favorite. I remember the first major event that Lei was released for, and we saw, it was in South America, and we saw Peeling versus the Lei player. I think it was what's his name? I don't remember.
Was it TXT last year?
I think so.
Yeah, I was there. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I never thought I'd see a Lei mirror in my life on the TWT, and then we see that, and it was so hype.
It's crazy because a lot of people don't think that you can play Lei in these different ways, right? But now we're seeing the more defensive Lei. We're seeing the more offensive Lei. And we're seeing that very neutral-based Lei that's going to go for those mix-ups out of play dead, those mid mix-ups just to see, and they can play slower. So, and once again, I attach that to Legacy as well as new players getting involved. Counter hit 2-2-3. Resplat on the wall. That's the round. Dan Banta.
I realized we went to character select, random stage select, and we got the same stage. The luck of the draw. There's those stances we were talking about. Nice duck.
Oh,
nice
punish. He actually knows. Dan Banta.
If you don't have that legacy skill versus Lei, you're going to be screwed over by the strings because he's got a lot of those. You got to know when he's transitioning into those stances as well.
Rave spin. Rave spin. Yo, he's getting loose right now. Down 3, goes for the power crush out of Hitman. Full crouch down 3, slide again, and Dan Banta on set point into Wiz. In trouble right now.
Nice.
Rave spin.
That's what he needs to do, more of that 50-50. He needs to assert his dominance in the set. Or at least try to.
Yeah.
Right now, gets the 4-4-3, drops the combo.
And he was fishing for it too. That was his second time going for it, finally gets it. And now you see Dan Banta just going.
Dan Banta making excellent use of the power crushes in this matchup. Another forward 3 with punish. Sidewall screws him over.
And
Goes for the hop kick.
Yeah, goes for down 3 right after. Grabs him out of the power crush. Big elbow drop. Razor rush on the wall.
Oh, this is tough.
One more chance.
One more hit.
The down 4 to close out. Enderwiz is going to be out of there, but Dan Banta is going to move on.
Well done by Dan Banta. Something funny about that string with lead, the down 4-4. I heard that some Korean players call it kindergarten kick.
Kindergarten kick?
Because it's just like what you do when you're mashing when you're young.
Oh, wow. I'm actually going to use that now. Down for the kindergarten
the down
kick.
4-4-4-4.
Got it. Oh, man. Jody, I hope you're ready. Kindergarten kick. That's what I'm calling it from now on. There you go, man.
Ooh, we got a
There you go, like gentlemen.
Next.
Make sure you unsync your controllers. Oh, wow. Yo, I forgot. Our next match. Yo, tell them what the match is.
We got Nobby, the man, versus Victoria's own Nana Holla guys, a Raven player.
I'm always happy to see Raven.
Nobby, a fan favorite, jumping on stream. Wonder if he's going to be rocking the Steve or the Dragonov. I think he's been favoring the Steve as of late.
Yeah, he's definitely been going more to Steve. I could see why. I feel like Steve in the season is definitely a little more. I feel like he's a lot more stable when it comes to anybody who wants to play the character. Steve has better tools now. The second rage drive definitely evens him out a little bit.
Definitely.
And he's always been capable of really good damage as well as wall carry. And like Nobby can open a lot of people up just by playing the right offensive game.
Nobby also has a very interesting style with Steve. When I watch his Steve, I don't see anyone else that plays the same way. Like, he'll be on plus frames and then he'll transition into the stance and then use moves that other people wouldn't use, like just in neutral. Whereas other players will try and fish for a counter hit back one based on timing after plus frames or whatnot.
Yeah. He'll
use like really, really obscure moves and it'll throw you off your game.
He takes full advantage of frame advantage and stance changing.
Yep.
A lot of times, like you said before, you'll see him take the plus frames and then just go into a stance transition to get even more plus frames after the block. Like, that's the kind of player he is. Very well versed in the world of Tekken. One of the best Tekken players in the world. Just in representing Team Yamasa. Like, first off, shout outs to Team Yamasa. They've been doing a lot when it comes to the world of Tekken and just in general. I'm a big fan of Team Yamasa. I love the Keropi. I'm a big fan of that. But Nobby, definitely one of the stronger players here in the world, not only just here.
He's been having a bit of issues performing tournament competitively in tournaments, but I think once he gets his stride, he's going to be one of the powerhouses in the TWT this year. Nobby always one of those people that has the long set. He's ready. He knows what he needs to change to beat any opponent. But I think right now he's struggling to find the one character. He's struggling to get used to Dragonov in Season 2, because I think the changes to Dragonov were changed the neutral game for Dragonov very much so.
Significantly.
Yeah,
significantly.
especially the down 2, because the whole situation is different on hit and on block now.
I can tell you right now, you can tell just by the footage, players are a lot more confident fighting Dragonov up close now because of that change, right? You're a lot less fearful of his options up close. I mean, you still have to deal with instant running attacks. He still has great crush moves up 4-4, still control you with down 4-1. He still has all these tools, but those changes kind of, negate that fear, some of the damage that he gets, as well as some of the combo conversions.
We're seeing a lot less down 2 in neutral as well. I feel like people are trying to either, when they use it, they want the counter hit to take full advantage of it.
Yep.
In a way where it's timing, like to high crush or something.
Stagger. They stagger it a lot now.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy that move has changed like that, because like you said before, like it was a scary, scary move to deal with at first. But now they kind of use it as a stagger, right? They do like jab, and it wouldn't matter if you stay there because you still have like up 4-4, you have all these other attacks that's tracking. Down 2 is still a valuable tool, but you can do this instead of having to worry about walking. It definitely changes the game.
Still a very strong move regardless, though.
Oh, yeah. No,
very, very
I mean,
strong.
it's all about, like, it's definitely one of the top 10 moves used by a Dragonov player, right? That's like the third or the fourth, like second, third move. Those are one of the most used moves by any Dragonov player.
You gotta have that ready, man. Anytime. Get that while running 2, that down 2, and anything else.
And you can't be afraid to use it on top of that, right?
So I am curious to see as to who Nobby will pick. I feel like every single time I do commentary for any event, I get Nobby's matches.
Hey, man,
and I'm not complaining.
I was about to say, you're a lucky individual. I wish I could just always commentate his matches. I wish I was his personal commentator. Yo, Steve, we got to pull you from this random game commentary because Nobby's fighting. Sorry, guys, it's in a contract. Got to go commentate his match. Be right back. You got to. I wish I had a commentator contract. I had to commentate certain players' matches. Is that cheating?
Even off stream?
Even off stream? Hell yeah. I go stand right behind him.
Get the house mic.
I would get a mic that's not connected to anything and still commentate the match like everybody heard. I'll be talking to the stream chat. I'll say, "Yo, what's up, stream chat?" Oh, God. I just make up stuff that they would say. I do it all.
I'm always interested to see people's button bindings. Some people play with 4 buttons, like
I
classic.
swear to God, I just said the same thing when I was commentating with Brown Man.
I saw like knee picks button bindings depending on the character. Like sometimes for Steve he'll bind 1+2 and 3+4, and then for like
Really?
other characters he won't bind anything.
I did not know that.
And
See, you're teaching me something.
I know Kokoma maps 1+2 and he breaks 1+2 throws with his 5th button, which is so weird to me. How do you get that in your muscle memory?
Tag.
That's so
I
weird.
feel like if you do like the 5th button, a lot of people use it as the tag mechanic, right? That
Yeah.
way, so basically, you know, when it used to be tag, you could put your tag button as that next button off. Make it a throw break button.
Because I feel like some people complain that 1+2 breaks are inconsistent. Like you'll press 1+2 and you'll get like a 1 or a 2 because you did it slightly slower than the other
You
one.
know, like as a person who looks at hands, that's 100%. I feel like that definitely happens. Like, and then I get hit and they're like, "You ain't break that throw." I'm like, "Bro, I've been breaking this damn throw for 20 years. I know how to break a goddamn throw." Anyways, all right, here we go.
Nobby with that Dragunov rocking that lime classic outfit.
The classic, the 5 intro outfit. That is one of my favorite, most animated. I love that
back
move.
too. That move is sick. When it hits especially.
And then
he
they do
does
the
like
flip over.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
flip.
God. Oh, the bar fight.
The Oki on that throw was nerfed in Season 2, but still really, really good. One of the best throws in the game.
Sidewalk. Wow.
Nice.
Nano Halal, guys, is actually playing super, super well.
That low with Dragunov, a lot of players do it out of crouch dash, so it extends the range shots. Like from Rangchu, it'll hit. It's a really good move to close that round, and very, very hard to predict. Gets the wall splat. Oh, big damage. I don't know if that combo works on female characters, because Master Raven has a male hurt box in Tekken 7. She still has the old Raven's hurt box. Nice step there into the back two. Kills him with the shoulder. 2 rounds up for Nobby right now.
Right.
Looking really good.
Stage
There's that down
transition. Running 2.
Season 1 all over again. Another one. Gets that down back 4. Steps into the launcher. This is optimal. Gets that big damage. Goes for the Oki. Running 2. No, running 4. Went for the power crush. No duck on the second hit there. Went for another launch.
Needs to be really careful. Defense looking really good. Just as I say that, gets hit by the jabs. Quick sidewalk. That was a good move option right there. One more chance to down 4 to take it. That's going to be Nobby.
No round Brown. No round Brown indeed. Nobby playing very, very compact. He's playing aggressively. Like, more so, he's moving aggressively, but he's trying to watch out for what his opponent is doing. It's kind of deceptive. You think he's trying to play very fast, but he's just posturing aggressively in a way that he's trying to force something from the opponent. And when he has a read on it, he'll deal with it in the right timing, in the right way. This is what all top players do. They'll try and bait a reaction from the opponent, especially if they feel like the opponent is scared. And I felt like that's what Nano Holo guys was in the first set. We've got a stage change here. We're going to the Abandoned Temple.
One of the doper stages. Sticking to that Master Raven, of course. One more chance.
Commencing mission.
Commence the mission, though. All right.
Nice set of lows here by Nano Holo guys. Interrupts him with the 1-3. Realigns for that down 4 combo.
I definitely just turned the music up. This is it. Running 2.
Holo guys does not want to be here. He's got his back to the wall for Dragunov. Went for the mid, tried to mix him up. He didn't even need it because he got counter hit by that 4. Jabbing in, trying to get some offense going.
Gets a few
Small
hits
poke.
right there. There's that down 2. We talked about it. And like I said, even though they did change down 2, nice fake out. Gets the crumple and the combo follow-up. It's still an integral part of Dragunov's offense. You have to be able to abuse with it.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
the
back
classic.
swing blow.
This is the patented Nobby. Oh, he drops the combo.
Oh, nice block on the blue stuff. You got one, too. But he just moved
Did he
forward.
button?
No button.
No, he didn't button. Nice patience there by Nobby.
Nobody likes to do that. He likes to, you talked about baiting. He'll try to bait you out by dashing in your face when you have rage.
Nano Holo guys has been making good use of the new power crush, which is added in Season 2. But Nobby just playing too aggressively and not giving him chances to go into back turn. Plus frames at the wall again. Interrupts him out of the back 1+2 power crush and closes it out with the down 4. 6th round straight for Nobby.
Damn, they ain't even had a time to change the score.
looks like he's getting comfortable with Dragunov. Hopefully
Yeah,
this keeps up for the rest of the tournament.
I feel like what Dragunov does for Nobby is that it makes him play slower. And he's a lot more precise, too. Like, he's already a precise player, but just the placement of a lot of his moves. Like, we were talking about the down, too. Even though it is weaker, it does not mean you remove it, but, two, just the way that he placed it. I don't think any of them got hit. In that set, anyway. But regardless, BAM 11, we're still going live. Pool B action here. Melbourne, Australia, Alchemist, Tasty Steve, Tekken World Tour action. I hope you guys are enjoying it at home. We've had some really good matches so far. We saw Rip come up and play in Pool B a little earlier. We just saw my boy Ender Wiz. Shout outs to Ender Wiz.
He actually brought in he's a pad player, but he brought in his arcade stick yesterday just so I can try the game of finger buttons. Because I want to see how they feel. Such a nice guy.
Yeah.
For a review, the game of finger buttons actually feel really nice, but they're too silent for my taste.
I know for a fact, right? So I've been playing like silent for the last few years. It definitely changes the way you play.
Yeah.
I like playing silent because I was really conscious of like the people around me and sleeping and stuff. I don't really care anymore because, you know, I play video games. I got to do this, you know. Speaking of, I got to do this.
Rangchu?
Rangchu the God.
The reigning champion? How is this man unsponsored?
My little bro. Rangchu. How is this man unsponsored? I don't know. But I'm going to tell you what to do, world. You give me your monies, I'll sponsor this man. We will sponsor him. Tasty Rangchu. Tasty Chew? Bro, that's a sick name. Tasty Chew? Team Tasty? The player is Chew? Come on, bro. Looks
like he's going to be versing Raging Bull, one of the New South Wales residents, making his way out here to Victoria. I don't really remember who Raging Bull plays. But I'm curious to see if Rangchu still is going back to his bears. Because he's been experimenting with Katarina, Lucky Chloe, Shaheen, and a few other characters. I feel like he wanted a second character just in case, because of the way he explained he picks bears in a matchup where he feels like the opponent doesn't really know the characters, or he'll have to play against a character where he doesn't like. He's saying he doesn't want to sidestep, so he'll pick bears and he'll try to create a situation that's favorable for him by spacing them out and getting a whiff punish or a low or good timing poke and whatnot. No, that's definitely true. Well, I went to a Fighting Tuesday at a Red Bull Gaming Experience. Shout outs to my boy Giuna, who was also here. I asked him about it because after Evo Japan, he went there. And he was playing Katarina, I believe. Oh, yes, I remember this.
So I was like, hey, man, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? And he was just like, oh, I want to try out these other characters because, like, I still play other characters. And on top of that, I have the capability to do so. And you can tell it's completely different when he plays other characters. The spacing is different, obviously, because, you know, if you're going from playing a character like Panda, who has, you know, small legs and legs are further back, that kind of changes your spacing tools and what you're looking for, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Rangchu has a lot of characters. Like, people don't know this, but when Tekken was in arcades only, and it was 7.0, like before the additions of rage drives and whatnot. He was one of the best Xiaoyu players in Korea. That was his main. It was his highest rank. Okay. And we've got an update now. It's actually Rangchu versus Julian, not Raging Bull.
All right, Julian.
I'm not familiar with Julian, but I'm curious to see who plays.
Rocking the Soul Calibur stick.
Soul Calibur 6 stick. Looks sick. I actually have the older one, but I've modded it. But I really like the Hori.
The Type In? Or the older one?
The ones that, you know, they always have like the custom art on them, like Tekken.
Oh, yeah.
Soul
Those
Calibur.
things are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people, like, back in my day, because, you know, I'm an old guy, everybody had, like, the collector's edition one where you got, like, the Hori stick. Because that's when, like, they kind of start pushing, like, making sure people actually played on arcade sticks. So you're having the option, like, on those collector's editions to, like, get those arcade sticks. I know people who still play on those.
Yeah.
Like, they're too good.
This is the second time this happened. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, I think they got too many accounts on there. See, they're only at user 1.
Yeah.
So I think that they should definitely just delete all those accounts that they're not using because it makes the world a whole, look at this, it makes the whole world a whole lot better.
We got those customizations ready for tournament mode.
Man. Got it. Basic combo with the shortcuts. That's cool. They're going. I was about to say they're going to do the buttons here. My boy Rangchu like, yo, what are you doing?
I saw this, going off tangent here, there was a post on Twitter by Spaghetti Rip, and I thought it was a very interesting post. He asked, who do you guys think will win TWT this year? And it was like a sort of a time capsule question. So you can go back to see whether you were right or wrong. Let's see what your opinion was back then, see if it's changed over time. And I felt like a lot of people had different answers, which I thought was really cool because you can't really call who's going to win.
You can't.
I thought about it myself, and I don't know who's going to win, and I don't know who I want to win. I love too many players. Like, I'm a huge fan of so many players.
Oh, yeah.
But obviously, you got to have Rangchu at the top of your mind. Coming off as the champion last year, especially with Bears, no one expected that. I think people expected Nee to just take it because he was a monster through the TWT.
People forget that Nee and all these other players like JDCR and Saint and all these guys, the consistency comes over time. A lot of these guys have, like, it's like it happens in leap years, right? There's always going to be some player that's better or the best at the time, right? But you're never going to forget about those players that you're looking at where you're going to be like, man, I remember this player from this time. And that's what happened with players like Kudans and Nee and stuff like that. That's what happens. I feel like a player like Rangchu right now, he's building that legacy, right? He's already a Tekken World Tour.
The mix-up.
Always the mix-up, bro. You got to hold. I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to get you guys out there to tech. You hold the fist. You go for the dap.
Always fist bump.
Always fist bump. It's more, look, you ain't got to worry about germs and none of that. You just, hey, dap. Sometimes I just give you the elbow because I might have full hands. It's part of greeting people.
He's going for that bear, man. He's going for that bear. Holding that bamboo stick. Panda's ready for the game. We got an Alyssa player. One of the rare characters in Australia. We have very few Alyssa mains as well.
Really?
One of the most, like, the popular characters in Australia right now, like Steve Geese, and I wouldn't really know what else.
I'm really interested to. One of the things I miss about arcades is like having like character ranking and knowing what characters are getting played most all over the world.
Yeah.
I miss that so much.
I actually really like that. But the usual suspects are like King, Kazuya, Paul. They're always like top 3. And Brian.
Law.
Yeah, Law. That's another one.
Law's always up at like the top, right?
Rangchu commanding lead right now. I'm loving this bear play again. Seeing him play Panda after a long time. Seeing him play Katarina. Nothing wrong with Katarina, though.
Oh, definitely not anything. I think Katarina's really strong, especially in this season.
Season 2, remember when they gave her that new launcher, the 13-frame launcher, and it couldn't duck it? You can duck it now, but it's still damn good.
It's still really good.
These pokes adding up. Gets that hop kick, hits him out of the bear stance, goes for the launcher. Nice punish by Rangchu.
With the twin pistons.
Optimized combo, goes for that Oki. Julian with his back to the wall, playing very patiently, doesn't want to get wall splat. And there it is, just as I say it. The back one, power crush. Goes for the low from the bear stance. And that while standing 4. Nice contest there by Rangchu. 2 rounds up versus Julian. We got that volcano erupting. We got no more walls. Infinite stage right now. Alyssa would probably want to take advantage of her superior movement.
Big damage from Rangchu here.
Went for it. No launch punish there. That move is minus 16 on block. Delay second hit of the 1+2, 1+2.
Oh.
Went for it again. That is a safe mid launcher.
Nice shoe shine. Nice while standing 4. Try to go for the tracking move. Not going to work.
Alyssa now in rage. Uses that 1+2 from the ground. Oh, nice block.
That was a really good block. Even better block. Rangchu. Tasty chew. I'm telling you, man. Let me get some money, man. You coming on the squad, bro.
That sounds like a snack.
I'm just saying. That's what it's supposed to be. A delicious Tekken snack. Tasty chew. That's going to be the team. That's going to be... I'm like, if you join my team, I got to change your name. I actually have to give you a new name.
So what would my name be?
I don't know, man. You got a pretty sick name. I might let you keep the Alchemist. No, real talk. Tasty Alchemist is really a sick name. I feel like we're in like the Akatsuki or something, man. Tasty Alchemist? Bro, I would be terrified. If you came up wearing a black robe with clouds on it, bro, I'd be like, yo, that dude is dangerous. What's his name? Tasty Alchemist. Oh, this dude's ridiculously good. I don't even care what we talking about. He's just a ridiculous checkers player, the Tasty Alchemist guy.
I don't know if Julian picked this stage or not, but this is really good for Alyssa. One of the characters with the best backdashes in the game. Very good sidestep as well.
Yeah, this is definitely going to give Julian a chance to get out of harm's way a lot more.
I feel like a lot of these players, when they're up against players like Nobby or Rangchu, they get really scared, and because of that, they don't press buttons, and what happens is they eventually end up to a wall, or they're back to a wall, which is the scariest position of all. So yeah, he's got to work his way around and try to, you know, make something happen this set. And
what a whip punish.
Just as we were saying before, Rangchu creates these situations out of nowhere.
And I feel like it's because, like, I feel like playing with a character like Panda or Bear, like our Panda or Kuma, you have to do that. Like,
Oh, just commit!
like you control ranges a little differently. You know that your hitbox is a little different, and like adjusting to what your opponent knows is definitely something you keep in mind while playing a character like Panda. Another whip punish with twin
3
pistol.
in 1 round. He's ready. He's got that at the ready at all times. He's going to get you anytime you whiff, even a jab. You can't whiff anything.
I legit got hit right there because I thought he was going to do throw, so I ducked. I ducked. I was like, yeah, he's going to do that throw, and then I definitely got hit.
Oh, there's another one. This is like a down forward 2-1 fest.
Oh, man.
Every single one is hitting.
Rolling Circus. Oh, Barnum, Bailey. While
Oh,
standing
the
full, like,
conversion.
took off the. Did you see the
That was
damage?
a lot of damage.
Bear Boogaloo, nice hop kick.
Finally get some damage in there. Can he take advantage of this? Goes for the mix-up. Hits him out of the air.
Smack
Can
that
Rangchu
hit.
close it out? Alyssa with Rage now. Expends it. What's he going to go for? Goes for the throw. No
Oh.
break by Rangchu. Oh, the unblockable ducks it.
Oh,
And
nice.
another one. The twin pistons. The Bear twin pistons. We got to get a counter on those next time he plays.
Right.
That was around 10. At least 10.
Yo, they were, and most of them were whip punishes. That's what's even more sick.
So sharp is Rangchu. And that's why he's the champion.
Right? Rangchu, the unsponsored TWT champion. Why? Why? Why is he not sponsored? Answer me!
In the epic movie voice, epic,
Oh, yeah.
you know, that voice, like
What
the trailer guy.
happens when you have one of the best players in the world not sponsored? You give Tasty Steve money so he can make the most godlike team on earth. No, let me stop.
Oh, our next match is really interesting.
So we saw Igees. We saw Igees a little earlier, but he's going to be going up against Nobby, who we just saw a little earlier as well.
Nobby getting a lot of stream action early on in the day.
It's that commentator's contract, bro. I told you.
They're getting it ready. They're signing it right now. The guy's printing it at the office.
Right now. Bandai Namco, hope you guys are ready.
For those who don't know, Igees is well, we consider him the Xiaoyu of Australia. He's been the Xiaoyu main for I don't know how long. Long before I even started playing Tekken.
Oh yeah, he's been repping the Ling name for quite some time now. One of the players I keep in contact with when I am here, Igees. I saw him the last time I was in Japan, or maybe it was the time before that. I saw him at like Sugamo, just hanging out and stuff like that. So
Like 2018, I think. We're all there in 2018.
yeah, because I think we went to Sugamo, right?
Yeah.
But just stuff like that, I really like being able to see like all the homies when I go to other countries. I think that's one of the, especially like for Tekken. You go to a Tekken arcade, it's like Tekken Cheers, where everybody knows your name. You walk in, oh snap, man, that's Tasty Steve, that's Alchemist.
That's when I was here yesterday, and I was meeting the people that I'd never met. That like they're online personas, like people I know from like Twitch, from my chat, or like from Twitter or whatnot. And they say, "Hey, Alchemist, how are you?" And I'm like, seeing them for the first time, you put a face to the name,
Yeah.
and then they say, "Hey, you want to play some Tekken?" It was so nice to actually meet people that I've never met. So like, I know what you mean. Like, there's so many
Yeah.
people that you trying to make it like a inclusive thing. You want everyone to be there at the same
I'm
time.
telling you, that's the best part of about what we do, man. Everybody like is invited to play fighting games. Everybody.
We got that-
Invite your grandma, you know. Oh, here
Violet
we go.
Systems. This is also one of my favorite stages. It's like has the perfect no curves on the walls.
No curves.
No curves.
This song is ridiculous, man. This is another one. This is another one of my favorite stages right here, and it's one of the newer stages on top of that.
Nice.
Oh, double California roll? You disrespectful. Oh no.
It went straight under that mid while standing 4.
Yo, cancel
He knew.
from a taunt right there. Gets a full launch. Not dead yet, but Nobby in control. Rage is
Now he's
available.
down 2.
2 while standing
Oh,
4.
the duck. The duck.
Oh no, just a little bit overextended. Making him whiff that move means he was not going to be able to block that next attack, and just the recovery itself just made it so he wasn't going to be able to get back in time.
I wonder what goes through Nobby's mind when he's picking which outfit he wants. This time he's gone with the new one.
Ooh. Okay, every time Igees gets a hit, the crowd goes, wow!
Oh,
wow!
the setup goes for the back. No duck on the second hit.
Oh,
Shoulder.
no.
That's going to be big damage. Does have rage.
Caddy
Will go for the
corner
rage drive.
combos.
Goes for the side wall. Tries to get a reset. Gets to the plus frames at the wall.
Oh,
Rage
blue
drive.
stuff. No,
No duck
go,
again.
the
And a
defense
down
by
three.
Igees! Yo, Igees! I see you!
That was so close. That was risky. If he gets that low parry, he's dead.
I'm telling you, man, this song goes.
The way Nobby's playing, he's walking left in neutral because he's expecting the forward 3 from Xiaoyu, and that doesn't track well in that direction. Every time he's seen it whiff, he's got that down full 2 ready. Getting on the back, gets that side combo. He knows what he's doing. He's got it all ready.
Down 2, clips him out of the California roll.
Oh, the second hit. 7 golden letters. We got that perfect. Going R. Kelly on Igees right now.
No break.
Turn throw.
Or slide, counter hit. Right now, Igees needs to be careful. Still has life
Nice
down
punish.
4-2. Yeah, finishes the string. Of course, Nobby's going to know that.
That's that change in Season 2. They reduced the pushback for that, the back turn 4.
Oh,
Nice
down
down
2
2.
once again. I love that option to deal with AOP.
Yep.
Down
Nice
4.
duck. Oh, the low. Can he close it out here? Igees with rage. Both plays in rage. Goes for the rage drive.
Just waited for it.
And Nobby knows how to deal with it.
And he just waited for it. Nice, calm, cool, collected play. And even Nobby was like, I can tell you right now, that situation is scary no matter how good of a player you are. No matter how, and you see him, he took off the headset for a reason. No matter how good of a player you are, laying back turn is terrifying.
Scary. And we're going right into the rematch. No breaks in between. Igees just wanted to run it back.
Oh, wow, just a little too slow. Catches the California roll. He's going to get the wall.
Is he going to go for some
no,
back turn
the
shenanigans?
Needs to be
Ooh,
careful
1-1-3
those quick
on the back.
sidestep rights.
That back 1+2 still as strong as it's ever been. Very dangerous at the wall. Nobby with a down forward 4 to close it out.
Those mix-ups, man. Closing out with a mid after a couple of those down 2s. Get
Nice
off
break.
of me, lady.
No duck in the second hit.
Oh,
Oh, the last hit. That move is really hard to punish. It's -10, but has a lot of pushback, so it's best not to attempt to punish it because Xiaoyu players like to go into AOP after it. I'm pretty sure Nobby knows that. Gets that while running 2, down back 2-1. Chipping away at his life with these pokes. Goes for the down 2 finally. Another one. Gets out of there with the back turn stance.
hands off the beret. Nice
Finally
low
low
parry.
parry.
Here comes Igees. He's going to get the wall again. Let's see what he can do with it.
Well, he's going to need this. In
Down
rage.
2. And once again, and he's going back to the same mix-up. He hits you with a down 2, goes for mid. Hit you with another low, goes for mid.
Nobby's doing the classic deal with AOP by doing lows, and it's working out so well for him. Every time Igees is transitioning, whether it's AOP, back turn, or whatever it is, it's just getting hit with down 2.
Yeah, and it's really throwing off his rhythm on top. It's throwing off his
Second
rhythm
hit.
on top of it. But these
Oh,
situations
fake
by
out.
the wall have been the worst for Igees. It's gotten so much ground back for Nobby. Going for the low.
Oh, he should have committed. He would have won the round. Nice punish
Oh.
here. Can he close it out? Weird axis here. Goes for that roll.
Down
Down
2 once again. And yo, shout out to Igees. That was a very, very good attempt. He had a lot of opportunities, and on top of that, just a really good match, a really good showing for Igees, especially against a player of the caliber of Nobby.
Definitely. I think the longer we have Nobby on stream, every single round I notice is getting more and more aggressive. In the end, he was just taking every chance he got to get a button in and to stop Ling from using stances to mix him up.
Yeah.
I feel like the way he'd used down 2, back 1, back 2 and whatnot just pretty much nullified the neutral game that Igees had in mind. The only situations Igees had for him, going for him was when he got a combo, he got Nobby to the wall, and then Nobby would just do one hit and get away. And Nobby just played so well to, you know, not put himself in a bad situation. But well done by Igees there. He showed some promise at the start, but then Nobby just came back really, really strong, you know, just as a player of his caliber would.
Yeah, that's very much true. I mean, Igees had a lot of good opportunities. Couldn't capitalize on all of them, but that's what comes with the ground,
Yeah.
right? You're playing a player like Nobby, you have to be aware of your chances. But on top of that, me and Brownman were talking about, like, once you play certain players, sometimes you have to go a little off the rails to throw off their timing. I feel like Igees knew exactly that. He came in and he was like, look, if I play this speed, I know that he's going to win. But I can balance it out. I can play super, super polished, and then when he overextends, I can go a little crazy. Finish a string or two, throw him off his game, make him second-guess that approach, and that's what gets you rounds and eventually get you games. Regardless, like I said, man, I think Igees has definitely gotten better since the last time I seen him play, and especially on a level like this, and just a really good showing, but Nobby's going to move on.
This next match is like is the one I've been looking forward to the most because
Really?
Reck is my training partner, my main training partner. We train like for hours every week, like 2 days a week. And he's sponsored by Kanga eSports. Just picked him up a few months ago. The Australian eSports.
A boxing kangaroo. That is dangerous, man. That is one of the most clever things I've ever seen, man. Look how mean that kangaroo is.
They actually have one of the best paladin teams in the world.
I actually thought you was about to say that's actually a real kangaroo. I'm like, what the hell? I literally thought that's what you was about to say. Yo, that kangaroo actually stays next door. I'm like, oh, hell no.
So Reck, Steve main these days, his former main was Feng, but after a while of watching a lot of Steve players and, you know, testing out the character, he finally made the switch and he's been playing Steve pretty much exclusively as of late. And I definitely think that that's his best character. The way he plays is very, very aggressive, but it's calculated. He won't just throw out buttons, he'll try and wait for the perfect moment to get the counter. He'll dash in your face, force out something, and just as he thinks you're going to attack, he'll get that back one. He's got the combos, he's got really good war game. But on P2, or the other player, rather, is from Queensland, and is an Alyssa player by the name of Asa, who's one of the up-and-comers. I think he started in Tekken Tag 2, and he's been getting better and better over time.
Okay.
I played him yesterday, and he's definitely learned how to deal with some situations against Steve better, because I was also using Steve against him. So I want to see how he applies that against Reck.
Okay, all right. All right, here we go.
Man, we've been getting this stage a lot. I'm not complaining. At least it's not the nighttime one.
Dude, the nighttime. Look, all right. Well, once we get to the nighttime one, I'm going to tell you why the nighttime one is good. Unblockable. I guarantee you, you're going to see it different afterwards. I promise.
All right, all right. Gets that
combo.
big damage combo from that counter hit 4. Nice while standing on 2 punish.
The wild man.
The flicker 2. That was nerfed in season 2, but it's still a very strong move for Steve.
Oh, flicker 2, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It used to be 0 on block, now it's -5, which is a big change. But the way you use it is different now. It's more of an Oki tool rather than to create situations at the wall and whatnot.
That's definitely true. Definitely true. And like I said, I actually was talking about that with Brown Man as well, man. They changed how you play Steve this season around.
Yeah.
And now, when we were talking about Nobby, how he plays Steve. I feel like this season Steve actually, complements that play style a lot more.
Reck with that hard read on the duck after the down forward 1-4. Goes for the back 2. Drops the combo, though. Asa playing very patiently. Goes for that down 3. Nice.
Catches him ducking.
Duck 2. The classic. 4 combo hit. Drops it.
Oh.
These drops aren't working out for Reck. Gets that wall break. Can close it out here. On another drop. Asa staying on the ground. Goes for that while standing 2. Jabs him out of it. 2 rounds up right now for Kango Reck.
Your boy going in, man.
I mean, I'm not biased here in any way.
No, man, I can hear it in your voice right now, man. You back here with the pom-poms and everything. You think just because you're not on camera, people can't hear the pom-poms? You hear that? That's his pom-pom. I'm just kidding. That was...
Nice punish there by Asa. That 2-4 for Alyssa. I-12 does a lot of damage for a 12-frame punisher. Gets that power crush. New addition to Season 2. Another low from the chainsaw stance. Nice
that
punish
blue
rage
stuff.
drive.
Big damage.
There's that rage drive we were talking about. Big change for Season 2, Steve. Nice, the shoulder.
I honestly thought that Reck was going to do a lot bigger comp. Not a lot bigger, but I thought he was going to get a little more damage on the wall.
He's been inconsistent with his combos. He's dropped most of them. I don't think he's going to be happy with this, but hopefully he can make that change. Asa right now is very on point with his combos. I've yet to see him drop one. Oh, that has to be a misinput. That has to be. Otherwise, you're just showing no respect.
Right, exactly. That's mad.
You had that guaranteed follow-up right there, man.
Okay, Reck trying to get his wits about him.
That was a counter hit too. Whiffs that standing 4. No punish on the whiff down forward 2.
About 30 seconds left on the clock. You see Reck just taking his time. Has the life lead and just trying to get something out of Acid, but he's not giving it to him. He's staggering his offense, doing a lot of down fours. Small pokes. There's the power crush. The low follow-up. They trade. Not able to get the follow-up. 15 seconds left.
Nice. He could have gotten the 1-1-2 punish, but he went for the mix-up. He wanted that low at the end to close it out. I think Asa went straight into the rematch. He's happy with how he's playing. He wasn't playing particularly bad. He's actually playing really well.
Definitely was not.
I think he just got a few bad moments. I could tell he's playing kind of scared because, obviously against Steve, you eat a back one, you're eating 70 damage. And Reck's going to take advantage of that. Gets that throw from crouch. This is like big damage. Good favorable position for Asa right now. Has him next to the wall. Gets that low. Down back forward, Alyssa is really good in this matchup because Steve cannot launch it. It's -17. Steve's launcher from crouch is I-18. Reck in rage now. Will he extend it?
Oh, that's gonna hit! That was so sick!
Woo! That's a Master Cup moment. That's like when Kagemaru absorbed the rage drive.
Yes.
Anytime that happens, it just flashes back. I go back to that moment. These moments in Tekken 7 are so sick. And that's why we have rage arts in the game. Gets that standing 4 with punish.
definitely changes the dynamic of Tekken. Back to completely whiffs. O's on the wall right now. Goes for the mid follow-up. Yo, Asa trying to get this back. Has a firm life lead against Reck. Power Crush ducks under it.
Goes for that Albatross too. Really good, safe tool to get a wall.
Wow, man. Blue stuff.
Nice. Down forward 1-1. Ties it up at 1 round apiece.
Yo, this dude is up here flying this helicopter under the influence, bro. That's so dangerous. Oh, wow. Big counter hit.
And Reck making great use of the while standing 1-1. Gets that can hit. Trade, no combo for him. Asa in rage. Gets that low.
Here comes those pokes. Rage is on the table. Alyssa
Oh,
can
nice
do
low
something
parry.
big. Yes. Wall messes up the low parry combo.
Oh,
Nice awareness,
strength.
though.
He knew. Nice jab. Floats him out. Match point now for Kenga's Reck. See, I feel like Asa is actually playing really well. He's not getting counter hit.
He's definitely not. And that's the thing against Steve Fox, right? Steve Fox, typically, you said, there's a way people play him where they want to find those counter hits after frame advantage.
Yeah.
And Kenga, I mean, Reck doesn't do that so much. He's playing very, very clean.
There's that counter hit, just as I was saying. All drops the combo. Went for the early wall break. Can he close it out? 1 hit away. Nice jab there to stop the pressure. What's Asa going to do with this rage? Use it before you die. Gets that back one. Jabs him out of it. Reck takes it 2-0. Good showing by Asa, but Reck just the stronger player in this set. Very well done there.
That was very well done. Nice, clean play. So he's got a really clean Steve.
I feel like it could have been a lot better because he dropped a lot of combos,
Yeah.
but when he's playing on point, it's one of those Steves where you look at and you're like, damn, I want to play Steve because of the way this guy plays.
Yeah, looking at the way like he like presses some of like his advantage, the way he used Albatross. Like I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. He likes to play that up close kind of like boxer-like style where he's like, all right, I want you to do something so I can hit you. Like not so much of the frame trap action, but just being able to find those holes in offense, especially like you said, versus an Alyssa player, where she has a lot of moves that she can very much take advantage of Steve Fox.
You know, one thing that made me really appreciate Steve Fox as a character after I learned this was I found that a lot of his stances were based on real boxing styles. Like, there's a, I don't remember his name, but a boxer from like the 50s or the 60s. He's famous for the flicker jab.
Yeah, for the flicker.
And Peekaboo is Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
And the moment I found this out, it blew my mind. Like, they put so much research and effort into finding out how to make him feel and play like a real boxer.
So go ahead.
No, that's all I have to say.
Well, one of the reasons that I I started to like Steve Fox more because shout outs to Team Spooky, my boy Vic, shout outs to Mark, man. They made me watch like Ippo. I had not seen Ippo before, maybe 8 months ago. So now I'm looking at Steve Fox and I'm like, damn, this character's sick. Like he does all this stuff from Ippo, and then just like you said, they tell you all the references of the boxing, the stances from Ippo. So I'm looking at this from 3 ways, like real boxing, anime, and video games. And his name is Steve. I'm just saying, man, that's a cool character. That's a cool character right there, man.
I honestly think Steve is the best boxer character in a fighting game. I love watching play. I don't think I've ever had a Steve get on stream and I'm like, nah, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah.
It's like one of the most hyped characters.
But you have to be so creative. I feel like playing with Steve, he doesn't have kicks. You have to play differently. Even the way he travels because of stuff like Albatross and all these things is completely different. But anyways, we can talk about Steve, how cool we think Steve Fox is all day.
But we digress.
Obviously. Dan Banta coming back up. He's going to be going up against the Beast.
The Beast, for those who don't know, has always been a Marduk main. And when Marduk was announced for Tekken 7, he went berserk. He was so happy to have his character back.
That he put him on his stick. That's what happened.
And
he's on his controller right now.
Exactly. And I honestly think Marduk is the best he's been since Tekken 5 DR.
There it is. Look, he put it. Then you going to take up this dude's shot with your controller? Man, that dude is a beast. Not only is he a beast, he's a savage. That's why he's a beast. It's full circle. No, I'm just kidding. Stop. That wasn't nice, man. You just going to take this man's shot with your arcade stick? I already told him it was on there.
But it is cool art, though.
That is pretty sick art. Like the scream, like the pop-off, like celebration scream.
Yeah.
I'm about those.
We got that Geese.
Geese is a cool character.
I think Geese is one of those characters that we've seen a lot more in the TWT. A lot of people that have been playing Geese, or that have picked up Geese, have found a lot of success with him. I feel like he's super strong, even after the changes to the way his meter works.
He's a very much like, so I feel like Tekken 7 is a pretty high damage game already, but he's one of those characters that is even just a tad bit higher, right? And that makes him that much scarier, especially if you can kind of force the mix-ups. Now, don't get me wrong, he does not have a lot when it comes to the mix-up game, but that's for good reason. Takes off a lot of damage. He can turn around really quick, and his rage drive is super good. Low parry. Here comes Igees.
Oh, that wall combo. Jumps over him, gets that low. One thing Marak has going for him is in this game, tackle is super strong. It does a lot of damage, like relative to the overall health bar, and the mix-up is still there. It's still a three-way guess. And just as we were saying, there's that tackle. Look at this damage, man. And the Oki is really, really good.
Right? You have to take one more. He can tackle you again if he needs to. Not if you get this launcher, though. Igees can pump out a lot of damage. We already know he's going to get the wall. Wants the Oki? No.
I'm not sure about this combo. I've never seen that before. That must have been for Oki. And Dick Jab. Classic Igees tech.
Yo, you know my dude Igees is sick. He just has no shirt on with the gold chain.
Ooh. That wall bounce power strike.
So on this stage, right?
Yeah.
You know you have good ass Tekken. It actually tells you when the beat changes. You get to the third round and the beat changes, it's godlike.
All right, show me when it happens.
All right.
Be the conductor.
We might get there. If the Beast holds up to his name, we're going to get there. Right. The Beast in control. Sidestep 2. Goes for the tackle. Get off of me. Oh, it's about to happen. While standing 1.
Okay, I'm preparing myself.
The beat going to drop. Watch this. Boom. It's so good.
Oh, the up forward 3 doesn't convert into a full combo.
Low,
gets that low parry.
Oh no!
Oh, just away from the wall. Doesn't block. Doesn't duck rather.
Woo! The show.
1+4 goes for that mix-up. Is this the beat?
You can't really hear it, but it's there.
I was too busy watching the Tekken. I couldn't pay attention.
Oh, the damage! Wall bounce. You see how he hit him on top of the head for good luck? Did you see that?
The jumping poodle climb.
Oh! Oh! Yo, look how he slides back. He hits the camera, you son of a bitch!
It's my favorite part. I reckon the camera angles for this rage art are like the best in the game. I really like the rage art.
Oh! No!
Out of all the things that could have happened, it had to end that way. I don't think the Beast is happy with that.
That's what you get for putting your controller in his shot. I'm telling you right now, he's like, I can't believe this dude took my shot with his stupid controller. I don't even like that character.
Dan Banta's posing for sponsor photos, and this guy just puts his fire stick in the way.
He's trying to pump up his sponsor. You gonna put your controller in his way?
Looks like the Beast sticking with Marak wants to change stages. Had the sidewall screw him over a few times, actually.
That's actually true, yeah. On top of that, like there were some situations where he could have got a lot more damage in some wall situations. Just wasn't prepared for. Yeah. I feel like that's what happens. Like that's one of the next levels of Tekken, right? Being able to identify, being able to navigate, and being able to take advantage of a wall coming up that you might have to shorten your combo, might have to change it up a little bit. And that was one of the situations that you saw the Beast fail, right? Yeah. Only because he didn't have full knowledge of those 3 things when it came to dealing with wall pressure. And that's going to give Dan Banta that first game. But here we go. Abandoned Temple, game number 2.
I feel like he was ending all his combos with down back 3-1-1, which is a 3-hit screw move. And if you don't know the distance from the wall, you're going to get that hit where it doesn't let you continue the wall combo, and that happened to him too many times. Let's see if that affects him here again. We're going to the second match. As Steve said, we're in Abandoned Temple. Nice back 1-2 there. A safe 12-frame high mid.
Nice.
Of course, look for 2. A really strong move in this game.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Only -12 on block. Sidesteps the tackle. Gets that throw. Oh, can you imagine carrying Marak with one hand? The guy's like 10 feet tall and 900 pounds. Right. He just carries him like with one hand. Just throws him like he's a rag doll.
Stand up.
There we go.
Lightning struck this man as he picked him up.
Dan Banta looking very strong right now. Nice low parry. The Beast getting all the low parries that he wants. Finally hits a combo. Gonna get that wall combo here. Oh,
get your ass in this air though.
Oh, went for the setup.
What the?
Side switch. VTS down 1+2.
Okay.
Puts him in a good position with Dan Banta with his back to the wall. No duck.
Oh, let's go. Reversal.
Goes into the tackle.
Break his neck. You see the jam on this man? Uh-oh. Get up 3. Full combo conversion. He's going to get a bar from this combo. And this next situation could be very important.
He does have rage too. We got to keep that in mind. Goes for the forward 1+4 and trades with the air fireball. Very well done there by the Beast. Ties it up at 1 round apiece. Goes for the power crush. Started around once again.
Low parry.
eventually they're going to add up. The Beast is getting him exactly when he wants them. He's going to get this running tackle at the end of the combo.
Oh,
nice break there by Dan Banta. Back 3-2, expands the bar. Going to get big damage here and going to get him in a favorable position for Oki. Runs at him. The Beast decides to stay on the ground, finally gets to the running one. Goes for the power crush. And the mid sidesteps. Optimal combo hit. Drops to the ender. Marak now in rage. Goes for another. Is this going to whip?
That's going to hit.
Oh, it hit. It realigned.
And this is going to hurt like hell. Just close on this dude. Son of a bitch. Dressing his earth.
I hope to God the same thing doesn't happen as last time. Please.
That was actually mad good, though. I was about that.
I don't know if that's what he wanted. But so anticlimactic. It does the rage out and then it ends with one hit.
Because if he would have did fireball, he would have went right over it, right?
Oh, nice power crush there. Gets that resplat. Goes for the optimal combo.
The four hits. Sidestep 3 block. Power crush to get through. It's not looking good for the Beast.
Marak still does have rage. One of the best rage drives in the game for comebacks. Will he use it? Dan Banta doesn't let him. Down 3, stifle his comeback. Closes out the round.
Wow.
Very well done by Dan Banta. The Beast had a good showing. Got a lot of those low parries. Unfortunately, some of the combos were dropped. He didn't get a chance to take full advantage of them. But, you know, Dan Banta, he's one of the top players in New Zealand for a reason. Takes advantage of every chance he gets. And there we go.
Yo, Dan Banta staying alive here, but the Beast showing out pretty well, man. I love a tournament where I see a bunch of characters, especially a character like the new season characters. I appreciate the Beast sticking to his guns, brought him back in the game, and a pretty good showing. Just wasn't able to close it out against Dan Banta and that Geese. But without further ado, we're going to take a quick break, guys. We've been playing a lot of Tekken. I haven't used the little man's room in quite some time. He's been talking a long time, so you guys are going to get a quick break. But when we return, I promise, there's going to be more Tekken. But until then, stay tuned. Hi.